Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be doing a review on this 1x30 belt grinder and why I think it's the best grinder to start knife making.
I've had a lot of people ask me what the best grinder is to start knife making and what's the best for the price. This is the Central Machinery 1x30 belt grinder. In a Harbor Freight, it sells for about $60, and I got this one on sale for $40. There's a couple things I like, some things I don't like as much on this one. The first thing I like is the dust protector on the on-off switch. It helps a lot so you don't get dust in there and have a malfunction. Right back here is the tension knob. When I change the belt, I'll go over that a little bit more. There's a couple things that I've taken off on this one. You used to have the grinding plate. You set your knife on it as a rest and grind that way, but because of how I use it now, I've taken that off. There's also spark protector. Now I just wear glasses when doing it. I use the top part of the belt to grind my handles. I'll show you that a little bit too. So I'm gonna take off this plate. There's really not a whole lot inside of here. You know, the different wheels. And in the back, you pull this towards you, it loosens one of those wheels. It makes changing the belt really easy. It's nice, it's really easy to clean because there's not a whole lot in here. So I put it on the first two wheels, and then I pull that in the back, and it'll loosen that middle wheel. If it's still a little bit too tight, you can turn the tension knob so you get a little looser, then pull that, and the belt goes right on over all the wheels. Then I turn it on, see if it's about how I want it. Put the plate back on, secures the belt in place so it doesn't fly off the side. And it just snaps right on. And on the tension knob, I'm going to test, make sure it's tight enough. To turn it on, the belt's spinning, but it needs to be a little bit tighter. Now if it's too tight, it's not going to turn on at all. Right here it wouldn't turn on. We got a little too tight, so I'm going to loosen it just a little bit. Then it'll start just fine. Something else I like is the belts for this. They don't cost very much. I think I got all these belts for around $12. And there's different grits, and you can get the belts made of different materials to remove more metal or to give you a different kind of finish. This is my Grizzly 2x72 grinder. This one cost me $600 compared to the $60 that I got the Harbor Freight model for. And I'll do a review on that one if you're interested. When I first started making knives, I used these hand files to file the bevels in my knives. And it took me hours. I think that it was around 2 hours on each side of the knife to get the bevels in. So this 1x30 grinder took a lot of that time off. I think I was able to do the bevels in 40 minutes instead of 2 to 4 hours. One thing I don't like is it's a 3rd horsepower motor. Now I went through 3 different motors in the year that I had this grinder. So I'd recommend getting the protection plan. You just trade it in. I'm showing you how fast you can remove steel. This is a little piece of 1095 steel. Just getting rid of the point on one of the sides. It removes metal pretty quick. You have to be careful not to push too hard on the belt or it will stop. I'm going to grind in a bevel. If you leave the grinding rest on, it makes it a lot easier. You can see it still removes it pretty quick. In just a couple passes, I've got the start of a bevel. And what I use this grinder for now mostly is on my handles and any of the curves that you have in the knife. When you're making the knife, you use this top part of the belt. You can have it fit perfectly, and then when you've got your handles on, it'll make cleaning them up a lot easier. I also use this grinder for sharpening. I don't use it for bevels or any of the shaping. My other grinder does that a lot better. You'll outgrow this grinder quick, but this is a really good one to learn on. In the beginning, if you're not really sure you want to make knives, $60 is a lot better to spend than $600. If you get a more expensive one, then you find out that you don't really enjoy knife making, you spend a lot of money on it. Alright guys, that was my review on the Central Machinery 1x30 belt grinder. If this video helped you at all, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.